Just wanted to add some brief remarks on these issues that Senator McDonald and Senator O'Sullivan has raised. It is a very important industry, the sugar industry, for Northern Australia, of course, too, Madam Acting Deputy President. I'd like to say, I wish I could say that I was astounded or surprised by Senator Lazarus's stance on this issue, but unfortunately it's becoming a pattern of behaviour from this particular senator that he sells out Queensland jobs without thinking it through. He sells out the jobs of hard-working Queenslanders without really understanding the issues that he's speaking on. We saw it the other week when he latched onto a campaign that was being run against the live export industry. At the front of this Parliament House, he went down, spent a bit of time down there at a protest meeting, and suddenly came out against the live export trade. Did not speak to the Gulf Cattlemen's Association, did not speak to AgForce, did not speak to any of the people in the beef industry whose jobs and livelihoods depend on that industry, just came out with a position because he'd spoken to a few blokes down the front of Parliament House, and we've seen exactly the same thing here this evening, where Senator Lazarus goes on national TV. He doesn't realise how important his remarks can be and how much damage they can do to an industry. Again, he hasn't. I've been in contact with Queensland cane growers this evening. No communication with cane growers, no communication with the 4,500 families in my state of Queensland and Senator McDonald's state of Queensland who rely on this industry for their livelihoods. These are farming families, Madam Acting Deputy President, who have their whole livelihoods in this industry, and Senator Lazarus has launched an attack on them this evening without even bothering to pick up the phone and talk to them first. And finally, Madam Acting Deputy President, I want to make the point that this is not just about those farming families, it is also about the jobs in North Queensland that Senator Lazarus professes to want to defend. He was in here only about a month ago saying how important it is to protect the jobs in the meat processing sector, and I completely agree with him. We need to protect them. We want to make sure we have a strong meatworks industry in this country, but we also need a strong sugar milling industry in North Queensland. They provide around 40,000 indirect jobs, the cane growing industry, through 24 mills throughout this country, and what Senator Lazarus has done this evening is to undermine confidence in that sector and put at risk those jobs. I hope he should reflect on these comments. He should at least have the decency to talk to the cane growing industry tomorrow about these comments, and if he truly wants to continue to represent Queensland in this chamber, I think he needs to think more deeply and consider again the ramifications of his position.